I don't know anyone who doesn't love Amazon. You need to get this, you need to get this, you need to get this. I just love this product so much. I've been really pushing it on people. Everything is very convenient. It's like a nice little package put into one. Every time I seem to go on, it is always on sale. To be honest, things that you won't even see coming, and it's borderline random. Hey, what is up? Kate the Great here. Welcome back to my channel. It's really nice to have you here. Today is another one of my favorite kind of videos, a favorites video, specifically Amazon. I mean, I don't know anyone who doesn't love Amazon. It is so convenient, especially if you have Prime. And it's just great. You can find the best stuff. There's literally everything on there. Slash, you can find so many things for such cheaper deals, and it's just great. I mean, I just love it. So, with that being said, I've collected a few of my favorite things that I've just loved. Some are newer, some are older, some I've been using for a long time, and I'm really excited to share them with you. To say it is a wide range of things is an understatement. I have a huge variety of things, to be honest, things that you won't even see coming, and it's borderline random, but that's what makes it fun, and I love videos like this. Before we continue, please give this video a like and subscribe down below. It really helps to support me and my channel, and so you can always come back and hang out with me again for any kind of video that you love on here. I upload new videos every single week, and I have a plethora of things. All right, let's jump into it. I do not have any type of category since everything is kind of random and all over the place, so nothing really is connected in one category. Up first is this journal type of book. It is called Burn After Writing, and the point of it is basically to reflect on your life in ways that aren't as conventional. So not just like writing down your thoughts in a journal, or any of those journals that have prompts that are more of like the general side of the spectrum. This book asks very specific questions. On the back it says, push your limits, reflect on your past, present, and future, create a sacred book that's about you and just for you. When you're finished, toss it, hide it, or burn after writing, aka the whole point of the book. So it taps into things that have happened in your past, what's going on now, and what you want for the future in more of an unconventional way. And I just find that it's very fun. And how they teach you to do it, which I found very interesting in the beginning, is basically you pick a random page. So I just like do this and boom. So I'll just go into these pages and just fill this out. I usually will date it just so if I ever look back on it to see like what I was saying that day, I guess, and I just close it up and good for the day. So you could do it whenever you want. Sometimes I take a little bit of a hiatus from journaling or books like this, but it is honestly so much more fun than a regular journal. So definitely give it a try. Let me know what you think. Obviously it's up to you if you want to burn it after. To each their own. On to the next thing. Who doesn't love white teeth? A nice teeth whitener. I had searched for a long time to find teeth whiteners, things that actually work. I always hate using those strips because I feel like once you put them on, they're a little bit awkward and it's hard to like keep them on, and then everything gets all like saliva-y, if that makes sense. So this I actually found was recommended. I think my sister had told me about it, but I gave it a try. It is activated charcoal with coconut oil. I got the wintergreen flavor, and it is a teeth whitener that actually works. I mean, it worked for me more than anything that I'd ever used. So give it a try if you're looking for a teeth whitener. It is black, just so you know, a little bit of disclaimer, since it is charcoal. Basically, you just brush your teeth with this, with just any kind of toothbrush for 2 minutes, it says, and then you just go about your day. Sometimes I would do it 2 times, usually I would just do it 1, see how I feel. To be honest, I always felt like I really needed to like brush my actual teeth, so I would like also brush my teeth, but I never found that that made that much of a difference to its results or not. So yeah, it's by Magic Mud. Got it on Amazon, love it, and highly recommend. Next up are these sunglasses. These sunglasses are the most durable, functional, and cheapest sunglasses that I own. So I love myself a good pair of Ray-Bans, of course, but I also love a nice cheap pair where I don't have to like worry about messing around with it or anything happens to it. Also, it is very cute, very in right now if you're into the trends. And again, they were like super cheap. They all come in different colors. I have this tortoise shell type of color. I have black that I like to really only wear with my black hat, which if you saw my favorites video back in June, those hats, the Meredith Blake hat, love wearing that with a nice pair of black sunglasses. And then these clearer ones, they have all different types of colors, and you can mix and match too. So these came in a set, and then I also wanted this pair because I love this type of color, so I bought like this separate. But again, all of them I'm pretty sure were like definitely under 20, but like borderline under 15, and they've lasted me through the entire summer, and I got them back in the winter, I think, and I just love them. They never fail me, and of course they're so cheap that it makes me feel really good on the inside. They didn't drop so much money on it. Next up is my trusty umbrella. Is this gonna fit in the shot? Yeah, so this umbrella I will show you in a sidebar clip because I don't want to open it up indoors since it's an umbrella, and isn't there a thing where like it's bad luck to open up umbrellas indoors? So I don't want to risk my chances of bad luck, you know? It is definitely like on the cheaper side of the spectrum, so you're essentially getting your money's worth for it, for how much it is. However, it hasn't failed me even on like windy days. I like to cover up my face, especially because I invest so much money and time into my face with my facial peels and all of that. If you watch my vlogs, you'll know more about that whole thing, but I obviously need to protect it. So on top of the hats that I love to wear, the sun hats with the open, again, my June favorites video. So it comes in this little carrying case with a little handle, and then it is all wrapped up like this. This clip you basically just attach to anything, and what's cool about this is this part moves around and then this part moves around. So it's very versatile, and you can basically find the angle that you want. There's a clip also in this part, which I'll show you, that also bends around, so I can kind of mess around no matter what angle the sun is at or what angle my chair is at. I love that gravity defying chair or anything. It attaches onto it, and I can like manipulate it around many different ways for it to always be blocking the sun no matter what angle the sun is, because obviously we all know the sun moves. So yeah, I love it. It's definitely worth the money. The durability of it is definitely like on the cheaper side, so you almost like get what you pay for kind of thing, of course. But it is affordable and it gets the job done, especially because I'm really only using it in the summer, so I didn't need to invest in like a big umbrella. And I also didn't want like a huge umbrella, because sometimes when you're at the beach and you put that umbrella in the sand, first of all, I feel like they blow away so easily. You have to like dig up a hole in the sand, and then also sometimes if people around you don't want to be in the shade, then I feel like I have to sit further away from them because I don't want the shade to be on them, and then I feel like I can't hear them as well. It's a whole thing. But this helps so much even in the backyard. When I lay by the pool, I just love it. Love it. Next up, we have a food scale. This is definitely a to each their own kind of thing, except obviously food scales and scales in general have multi-purposes. Just kidding, that's not a word. Multi-purpose. Wait, why am I struggling with this word? Yeah, so I use this to basically weigh my food in regards to counting calories, macros, all of that. However, obviously, if you have to just weigh food or take measurements of ingredients for recipes, a food scale is the way to go. I find that it is so much easier than using all these different measuring cups and messing around and then having them all dirty and then not being able to use them for other things. So I love myself a good food scale. It is so handy and it is very affordable. This one, I'm pretty sure, is definitely under $20, but to be honest, every time I go on, this scale is always on sale. I've had this scale for years and it has held up with its function for all of that time, and the battery lasts so long, like forever. Just kidding, that's dramatic, it's not forever, but the battery lasts like a really long time, and it's just so great. I love it. And again, affordable, and it gets the job done. Moving on into the exercise world, these resistance bands, this is by Go Fit, the Ultimate Pro Gym. My boyfriend actually had gotten these for me. I've had a lot of my clients use bands like these, and they are just awesome. So they are resistance bands with clips on the end. I'll show you one. They have clips on the end for you to put a handle. So a handle like this, it'll come with a clip, and you just clip it in, and you just clip it in like that. You can put bands around anything. Bands are definitely versatile. It's a very functional piece of equipment to have, especially if you are doing home workouts or have workouts at home or essentially anywhere that you don't have access to a lot of equipment. Bands are very, very, very versatile. So this set comes with 3 different bands. And what's so cool about resistance bands is if you are cruising with like the green band, the easiest one, and then you're like, you know what, I need to step it up, you can always add bands and it'll instantly become more challenging. So it's the same thing as just adding resistance or increasing dumbbells or anything like that. In addition to the handles, it also comes with an anchor. So this is a door anchor. You basically just slip this near the hinge of a door, any kind of door, obviously a sturdy one. And then you can pull this through the door and you'll just loop these clips right in. So it'll just hold like this. And then you could put 1 handle, 2 handles. It comes with 2 handles. Of course, I feel like that was an obvious thing. Maybe not, so I just wanted to mention it. Again, it's just very versatile. It's very handy to have. I bring them with me to the track, or I'll do a lot of my home workouts with them, or I'll bring 1 or 2 with me to the gym if I don't want to mess around with the bands at the gym. And again, a lot of my clients have these and they're very easy to work with, very functional. Next up, we have this thing. Now, what is this thing? It looks very funny. However, if you are new to my channel, take a little gander around. I'll pop in clips of me using it. But if you have been around, or if you watch specifically my vlogs, this thing is a laptop riser. So it expands. You can put it at any height that you want, and it has 2 different components to it. So these come up, and your laptop basically just sits right here. Again, you'll see it in the clips, but it is very convenient. It's very affordable, if you've been sensing a theme here. And then it is versatile. So I will put this on anything. So I'll put it on the table in the kitchen. If I'm working in the kitchen, I'll work a lot here at the desk here. Even though I have a standing desk here that rises up, so I have a riser on top of a riser, it's very convenient to be able to move this around and put it wherever I am working at the moment, especially because I like to move around, change up the scenery, and change up the positions depending if I'm standing or sitting, because I want the laptop to be at my eye level. It'll allow me to put the computer at whatever level my eye is, depending on if I'm sitting, standing, what I'm sitting on, and how high the table is that I'm using. And it folds up into this little compact thing, and I can slip it into anything I'm using. If you're working at a location that's not your home, or if you're in an office, or if you're somewhere that you are going to work somewhere like a Starbucks or something, you can bring this with you. It slips pretty easily into a bag. It's very small, so it doesn't take up that much space. And again, it expands into whatever you need to. And I also read, I use it for my computer. However, on Amazon, it shows that you can use it with iPads, phones, because it does only open like this height. I can slip my phone right on it like this. You can put it at whatever width of the device that you're using. So again, like you can put it this wide for your phone, you can put it a little bit wider for an iPad, and then you can put it all the way for a laptop. Honestly, whatever you use, this thing is great. And I've had it for a decent amount of time, probably like 2 years, and it's awesome. It's never broken, and again, it's pretty affordable for what it is. And the last thing I am most excited about this one, like, you need to get this, you need to get this, you need to get this. So who doesn't love a good streaming service? Apps even the free apps like YouTube or anything like that. This is the Amazon Fire Stick. So I know I have like a whole cord here, but this is what it looks like. You basically will put this, you'll plug this piece right into the back of your TV. It's an HDMI cord. It's by Amazon. See? It's in 4K, but there's different versions of it, but this one I think is like the best. It comes with this remote. This remote is very easy to use. I've used other brands of versions of this type of device, and this one, in my opinion, is the best one, which is why I've stuck with it for so long and why I basically tell everyone that they need it. So many people that I know have it. Basically, you can get any app on this stick. You can connect so many things to it. It has Alexa capability, so you can speak into it and ask Alexa to do things for you or find things for you. And it has all types of streaming platforms. So if you have subscriptions to a lot of these different platforms, then you can just like pop it in really quick. And if you have any TV provider, you can get TV apps and just plug in your provider, and then you can watch it through this stick. So I love watching YouTube, so I have YouTube on here. Of course, that is free, or YouTube TV if you have that. I watch Hulu, Disney Plus, Netflix, Amazon Prime. If you have Amazon Prime through this, you can get that. And then of course I watch random shows. Everything is very convenient. It's like a nice little package put into one. I've also connected my Sirius XM radio to that, Spotify, just everything. And it's very easy to use. I find that it's very easy to navigate as opposed to other brands that I've used, and it's just great. And on top of that, the whole theme of today basically is affordable. So this whole Fire Stick is very, very, very affordable. And to be honest, like I said with another thing on here, every time I seem to go on, it is always on sale. So if you're looking for something like this, or if you've wanted to try something like this and you have a bunch of platforms that you use and you want them all in one place, definitely get one of these, and if possible try to get it on sale, because like I said, it's on sale a decent amount, so definitely pick it up if you happen to see it. One last thing about the Fire Stick that I love is you can take it and move it to different TVs. So if I use the stick upstairs, want it up there, I will just plug it into my TV upstairs, and then when I want to bring it back downstairs and use it down, I will just bring the Fire Stick downstairs, and it will just conveniently work across a bunch of different TVs. It's very versatile and accessible no matter where I want to watch TV. I just love this thing, love everything about it, and I recommend everyone to basically have it. And that is it. Thank you so much for joining me. That is all of my Amazon favorites that I have for you today. Thank you again if you've made it this far. I really appreciate you watching and hanging out with me. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye! But don't use that last part. Oh my gosh. Computer at what lever? Oh my gosh, whatever, what lever? And then you can, oh, no, don't use that. Oh gosh.